Alright, so y'all join me again. I'm just doing a quick video on my phone. Today I'm doing a Serpentine belt replacement on my car. I was doing some maintenance stuff today, doing some spark plugs, and realized my belt was pretty cracked and nasty looking, so I was going to do a quick change of that. So here we go. And you know what, since I figure I'm doing a quick little update video, I should say that, you know, I'm kind of getting used to the wheels. They're kind of growing on me. They're not too bad. I actually like them now. They're not too bad. Ooh. HHRs in general, doesn't have to be an SS model necessarily, but are not really inherently easy to work on. That's the whole engine bay, and there isn't a whole lot to it. The Serpentine belt that we're looking for or need is right there, and there's no possible way of getting your hand in there and working on it when there's like maybe an inch to the side of the car right there. So what you have to do is take off that wheel in the front, jack it up. There's an access panel in there, I'll show you, and you take that off. There's a Serpentine belt tool you can buy. I have a feeling I might need to cut this down because this is super long, but they come with different attachments and different things to make it workable. Here's the new Serpentine belt. Hopefully that's the right one. And in theory, it's a pretty simple and easy job, but actually doing all of the work is time-consuming and not so fun. But I figured I'd make a quick video about this and see how it goes, so let's get to work. Wheel is off. The access panel is right here. It has one clip that's missing right there on the top. A 7mm right there. Another clip there. And it and two down there. Right there. And then this comes down, and then you have full access. So I didn't take the guard all the way off because there's like one bolt that I'm missing, but I took it off, and take a look at this belt. Trash. See all those lines in there? I'm surprised this thing's holding together. I got this car inspected before I got it, and by an independent shop that was supposedly trustworthy. They're like, oh yeah, this car's great, there's nothing wrong with it, everything checks out. And dude, this thing is turning into be like a piece of junk. Needed brakes, needed new tires, needed a new stud right here, or at least it was on the other side. Needs a new belt. Obviously needed an oil change. The struts were trash. Oh, that's another thing I never told you guys. I was doing the lowering springs on here, and the front and the back shocks are trash. They don't even rebound. They just compress and that's it. They don't come back up. So I have new ones coming. They should be here today or tomorrow, and I'm going to be replacing those probably off camera because it's kind of embarrassing. But let's get to this belt here real quick. Step 2 is to get your breaker bar that is way too long to actually work on the car, and break out the Sawzall, cut it in half, or to where you need it to. The lower control arm on this car is preventing this from actually getting in the slot and doing what it's supposed to do. So I cut it down. I'm probably going to take this rubber sleeve off and just slide it over the other end here, and I'll show you the rest of the process. Alright, update again. So I have the tool in place. I don't know if you can really see that. There's a little specific little area that you put it into. And you really just pull down, and see, you can see the slack coming out of the line there. You're just taking up the tension from the tensioner, moving it. You're moving it, and it's as simple as that. Then you put the belt back on, and then put the cover back on, and you're done. It's a super simple job. I don't know why it's so complicated for some people. One of the last updates. It takes a little bit of elbow grease, and don't be afraid to get your hands dirty, but it is possible. Let's see if I can even see that. So you got one pulley there, one pulley up there. So in total there's 4 pulleys, including the tensioner pulley, which is right there. So super simple, super easy. Small belt, one belt. Unlike some cars that have 3, sometimes in a different pattern, one for the belt, one for whatever. But this is super simple, super easy. Just fighting it, getting it back on in the right place. This is the new belt. See, you can see the threads right there. But all in all, it's a pretty simple job that takes probably, I don't know, somebody who's used to doing mechanical work, probably 30 minutes. And a shop will probably charge you $150 just for labor for this. So better off doing it yourself. You learn something. You can appreciate your car a little bit more once you've done work like this. And time to just reassemble, throw the wheel back on, lower it, and we're done. So I'm all wrapped up. It's a super easy job. It took about 30 minutes for me to do it by myself with common hand tools in my backyard. That combined with doing some spark plugs earlier, the whole total work length was probably less than an hour, so it's not a huge task to do both of those in one day. And it's the small things that matter, you know. You forget about spark plugs, you forget about belts that you can't see, so it's good to keep in check and keep those updated. And mine was super bad. Mine was cracking all everywhere. I mean, I wouldn't give it more than 10,000 more miles before that thing snapped. So thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you guys next time. Do a little walk around and show you guys a little bit of what the car looks like right now with all the modifications done to it, including new wheels, new tires, new drop springs, new brakes, a new stubby antenna, new headlights, and a few other things that you can't see. But I am just showing you guys this to let you know that this is just a little video series I'm doing on my channel. I am going to be putting out some other content soon, so stay tuned for that. We'll see you guys in the next video.